Good. It looks like we're alive. Oh, thank you so much, Thurlor. That was extremely generous of you. Thank you for doing $10. I am having a little bit of a hard time knowing when raffles are going on in chat, so hopefully I can keep this organized. I'm not seeing Elda's posts when the raffles are open, so I don't know, nor when they're closed, so I'm having a hard time seeing this. Hopefully someone can let me know when we open or close a new raffle. But my intention is to do a new raffle about every 5-10 minutes here through midnight. So hopefully we can keep things going. Welcome back, everyone. Also, welcome back, Druid's Fire.
Hello.
All right, so what am I up to? I am just bumming around on some PvMP. Why not? Here for our Extra Life Marathon, which is running until midnight Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/LotraStream, youtube.com/Lord of the Rings /live, and facebook.com/Lotra. I had a problem. I think XSplit crashed on me, so now I'm back. What are we doing? We are raising money for Extra Life. We are at $10,295, I see, out of our $15,000 goal, thanks to your donations throughout the course of the day here. If you donate at least $10, you'll get into any of the raffles, and you just want to give us a shout out here, extra-life.org/team/SSG. If you donate to me, I really appreciate it, but if you don't want to donate to me, if you would prefer to donate to someone else, that is fine too. Like I say, all you have to do to get in on any of these raffles is to kick in at least $10. If you go and give us, say, a max of a $75 donation, you'll get 2 additional codes for an Enduring Universal Toolkit. This is like a regular Universal Toolkit, except it doesn't go away. Code for a brand new title to Lord of the Rings Online, Aid to Those in Need. It'll be delivered as a code that can be applied to your account through the Lotra store in-game. We're also, for lesser donations, like $50, will get you an Enduring Universal Toolkit and 2 picks from the community loot list. This is cumulative. Even $20 will get us 2 picks from the community loot list, custom forum avatar, forum title of your choice. So you can get all sorts of cool titles, fiddles, steeds, some other cool stuff as well. And then you get entered in a drawing for all that. On top of that, I'm going to do a challenge here right now, because I want to see if we can... I want to see if we can get one of you to donate $100. Now, I know that's asking a lot, and I understand that a lot of folks can't afford that. That's perfectly fine. But if you can, remember, this is tax deductible. You'll get free Lotra stuff, and you'll be helping sick kids. So if you can do $100 right now, the first person who is able to donate $100 to us, extra-life.org/participant/Jerry Snook, I will get a code. I will get you a code for 1,000 Lotra points. $100 donation, 1,000 Lotra points, tax deductible. That's on top of all the other Lotra swag. Let's see if we can make it happen, huh? Is that something you can do? If so, let's see if we can. Yes. This is not for every $100 donation. This is for the next $100 donation from someone in Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube right now is listening to this and can afford to do this. Maybe the world's been generous to you this year and you want to give something back. This is a way to do that. If you are next, I will get you a code. If you donate your house and then give me the value, I would not recommend that. But I don't know. It depends how much your house is worth, I guess. would be forever grateful. I'm sure the Boston Children's Hospital would be forever grateful on something like that. Okay.
You need to come out of the safe zone, Jerry.
Well, but it's kind of useless because I'm just getting raffle stomped because I don't actually know what I'm doing,
That's
nor
the
am I
whole
paying enough
point.
attention to actually really compete. And even if I was paying enough attention.
Here, I've gotten killed like 4 times by creeps, so come on.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what I can do here.
Get out here.
Yeah.
Play with the kids.
That's a hobbit, huh? Nice. The Ulrich, if someone donates 1,000, I mean, we'll be forever grateful to you. So just so you know, this money goes to help kids seeking treatment, families who cannot afford said treatment. And when you start talking about things like leukemias and cancers, genetic disorders, and all sorts of serious illnesses that the Boston Children's Hospital treats people with, those costs tend to go up pretty quick. So this stuff makes a big difference. You are literally saving kids' lives when you do this. No, you don't get to design the next X spec. I can't make any kind of promise like that.
I think this may have been the most PvMP that Landerwell has seen in a long. So you can do this like every week on Court of the Rings.
You know, I think there will be a time where I'll probably go incognito into PvP and actually learn how to do it a little bit better. And then maybe once I actually train up a little bit, I'll surprise everyone someday on Court of the Rings by just dropping into PvMP again. Because why not?
Yeah, right.
Amazing PvMP action. Yes. Key, hey. Good use of the entire map. Yes. Well, you know, when you're a PvMP pro like I am, you know, it's kind of...
I would want to be Sev for a day, Kanjal. I mean, seriously. I mean, you have to be an engineer, and you also have to herd that bunch of cats. Come on.
Is that my third portrait on the left? I don't know, is it? What is that? There you go. Alright, what else should I mention? Where are we? Did we get that $100 donation?
We did.
We did. Who gave it?
It was Stina. And hello.
Oh.
Hi, Stina.
Hello.
We has an Eldaleth in chat.
You have an Eldalith because I am having a serious Twitch loading problem, so I'm not hearing stuff till like minutes afterwards right now. Neither Firefox nor Chrome.
Okay. Okay. You're a little loud on my end here too, actually. At least in my Discord.
Let me see if I can adjust it.
Yeah. I did. Thank you so much, Stina, for doing that. So I was trying to... Oh, there's the $1,000 machine. All right. Well, congratulations, Stina. By the way, it's nice to see a hosting on Lotra stream here. You're back from the parental timeout, as it were. Still doing the parent thing, of course. But I understand that you're back to streaming on your channel, which is awesome. Kids doing good. I'm just hanging here. I can't do anything. I'm totally useless. I have a hatchling.
Okay, how is my volume now?
Yeah, it seems to be a little bit nicer there.
You had a hatchling. I killed it.
All right, let me actually get to a place where I can get that code, because I can't do it from popped out chat. So, Elda, if I can ask, what is the current raffle going on here?
There's getting ready to be a new one. Yotrain just messaged me to claim his 100 Lothrop points. So our next one going up is a Steed of the White City.
Sweet. Now, this one, if I recall...
Is character bound.
Yes, character bound. So this is only on the one character, and that kind of sucks, but that's all I can do. So there you go. All right, Stina, you got your code. So we'll see. I know, I get a lot of criticism from PvMP folks for never doing PvMP. And now I'm doing PvMP, and we'll see if I continue to get trash talk headed my way. I suspect the answer will be yes. All right, where are we on that? Okay, as a matter of fact, as of 3 minutes ago, Saranin is now open. So Saranin is now open. Let me do the burrow thing again. Where did I put that burrow? Oh no, it's on cooldown. Well, let me just say where I am then for a second. I need to go make sure that everyone knows Saranin is now open. So let's see. What have I've kind of already talked about most of the news already because I did it during the noon show. But is there anything else people want me to mention? We are doing. Do you know who Ukzug is? Is that someone I know?
Hmm?
I got an invite. I don't want to accept it unless I know who it is.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm on
If it's not you or Elder or someone, then I better say no.
half of us here trying to kill you.
Wouldn't be me.
Okay.
My only creeps are on Arkenstone and Gladden.
I'm not opposed to it or anything, but I need to pre-clear that because I can't just let any old random person suddenly get access to stream voice chat, if you know what I mean.
Well,
So.
no, they can't because this is in my Discord, and so.
Yeah, but they could through voice chat in game.
True.
Almost done here. Let me make sure. Okay. Saranin and Ithel are now completely reopened.
Back in service.
I've got so much chat heading my way, it's just unbelievable. Alright, because that's open now, I'm going to drop email so we don't get any email beeps in chat. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure if I invited people, it'd probably be fine. Probably be fine, but, you know.
Or you just turn voice.
Yeah, I could just turn voice chat off. Is that person, like, when they're coming out at me like that, is that because they're in, like, somehow stealthed or something like that, and then they're just kind of hitting me and showing up?
Yeah, there are stealth classes. Works for
Yep.
stealthy class.
Yep.
And of course, on Freep side, you got Bird.
Yep.
I just killed your hatchling with my minstrel.
Cool. I'll do this for a little while longer, and then I'll probably pop on over to the regular stream again. So we are going until midnight here tonight.
With me, there is no rollback on Saranan.
Correct. There has been no rollback on either of the servers. Everything should be exactly as you left them. I was going to get to the schedule here. Wayward Plane will be taken over at 6 o'clock. Elda, you join us at 8. At 10 o'clock is Wayward Plane, and 11, Druid's Fire will be wrapping things up here. So, Yep.
Correct.
All right. Let me make sure. Cool, we got a raffle going. I got a bunch of codes here.
Everybody gets put up with me the rest of the day, and
I'm sorry, I think part of that might have gotten cut off. I'm not quite sure what you said.
I said, and then of course everybody gets put up with me the rest of the day in chat.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, if you have other things going on, that's perfectly fine. So. Oh, thank you. Looks like we got a donation. Oh, wow. Thank you, Lena Thorne. It's very kind of you. Is that Lena? Or is that someone just with a similar name? Anyone know?
Yeah, Lena Thorne was the person who visited your house during your yard sale.
Okay, cool. But I mean, is it Lena the blogger as well?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they were the same Lena or not. I didn't want to make an assumption.
I actually don't know. I think so.
Okay.
Killed your hatchling.
Oh no.
Come on, chicken! I see you just standing there.
Oh, I know I'm not seeing Facebook. I was like, why am I not getting any questions on Facebook? Is it all just dead? And then I realized that I never refreshed the screen when I restarted the stream. Nice going, me.
Oh, I feel bad. I think
Yep.
I just killed a friend's.
Yep.
Sorry, Master Aiden.
Move to Evernight, still very good action. It has to do with unlocks. There must be, I think, you've got to have some kind of Freep character to a certain point in order to access PvMP on that server. Because when I logged into Evernight, originally I was going to go Arkenstone and Evernight, but Monster Player was grayed out for me on those. So there must be some kind of
You
internal
have to have
flag.
at least a level 10 on.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't know level 10's there. So that's why on the Landreval. Okay. Telerian says, I'm redecorating my houses, stumbled upon the exclusive housing teleport for all characters in the Ultimate Fan Bundle. Could you tell me what kind of item that will be to let me have the space to place it, or is it still a surprise? Did I miss some news about it? I I'm going to assume it's a large wall item similar to the entrance to Mordor that was available. And this is going to be, my understanding, basically the same, but for Minas Morgul. What is PV? Nice. Well, since you created a character, I guess it's tomorrow. No. Yeah. Freeps OP. Yeah.
All right, dial it back, chat. Chill.
All right. As soon as I have something to announce to you, Vinny boy, I promise you I will. But I cannot promise things that I can't promise. Well, unfortunately, got a little bit too much trolling going on. I think I'm gonna have to cut PvMP. All right. Well, anyway, that was pretty cool. We did that for what, about an hour here. So I guess let's pop on over to the regular non-PvMP servers, since we're starting to attract a few kind of name trolls. And I'm not actually interested in making things worse for myself. So. Unfortunately, it seemed to have brought a whole bunch of people into our Twitch chat that are being kind of rough as well. So.
Mm-hmm.
And that, as they say, is probably why some streamers are a little hesitant to stream PvMP. Because they're sick of being harassed. Let's see.
New raffle is open for 500 Lothar points.
Thank you, Elda.
So the reason I sucked at PvMP is because I suck at PvMP. I'm not claiming anything other than that. Trust me. I is bad at PvMP. It's fine. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going to Mickle Delving. That's right.
If only you had a hunter friend who could just, port you there.
Oh yeah, are you hanging around? Okay, cool. There you are. All right.
Deep breath, Jerry.
Yep. To be fair, I've never been a real competitive, like, PvMP type player. The last time I played any kind of PvP style game with any kind of regularity because I wanted to was one of the MOBAs. And since then, I've not touched one. Like, all those Call of Duties and everything, no interest whatsoever. Will never touch it. But that's okay. Games are made for all sorts of people, and they are welcome to enjoy it.
I think it's Caden, or is it Kaiden? I'm not sure. The newest member of the Logist stream team.
Is it in here?
I don't mind PvP in general, as long as I don't really care about it.
Yeah.
As soon as you get in, like, super invested into it and, like, super, you know, it gets personal, then I don't. But
Yeah.
I understand folks who think it.
Yeah. I don't, like, outside of this, I play a lot of console games and all sorts of stuff. I don't play any of those competitively either. I just don't. I just have, it's not what I call fun. So, if I wanted to get yelled at, I'd go to the forums. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking, people. Or am I? Yeah.
I'm gonna ask a question to chat. Chat, are you hearing his voice break up, or is it just me?
It's not just you.
Am I too loud?
Ask if it was just.
Okay.
Yeah, Jerry, you're getting some. Is your Discord little indicator green or orange?
Oh, I didn't even thought about that. Probably. I mean, I am streaming to 3 different channels with 3 different windows going in addition to 4 spreadsheets, a game client, XSplit, Discord, a whole bunch of other things, and somewhere close to 20-ish browser tabs. So, could be.
Okay, it sounds like it's still actually your Discord because we sound choppy to the stream, but you sound fine to the stream.
Okay. No, my Discord is green for what it's worth. But
The light is green, the track
Yeah.
is clean.
yeah.
Now there is a little Easter egg. When you get down to the landing, look at the map on the left.
That's cool.
No, look at it. We'll
Ye-
really look at the name.
Yeah, it's backwards.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I remember when that first came out, people put in a whole bunch of tickets about it. Read the first letter.
All right, so we've got about another 45 minutes where I'm going to be streaming here for Extra Life. I'd love to see if I can get a couple of small donations. We just did a couple of bigger, got a couple of big donations. Let's see if we can get a couple of small ones. I know a lot of us are kind of on the broke side, right? I get it. If you can do $5-10, that is amazing, and please do. extra-life.org/participant/Jerry Snook. It makes a big difference in the lives of kids, makes a big difference at the Boston Children's Hospital, and it sends a great message about what gamers can do when we put our minds to it. And we are currently doing a raffle for a 500 Lotro point code.
Now, before you finish off the last letter, go back up to where the map is and talk to the post office.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kaiden. Also, hey, congrats. You just started a show on Lotra Stream, and that happened this week yesterday, which was Thursday, right? And did an amazing job on it. So it's very cool. Okay, we got a ladder. You say talk to the Postmaster Proudfoot?
Yeah, he's got a little read the that's the Easter egg that was put in.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it again. You should tell Jeff he needs to cosplay as Bingo Boffin for Halloween.
Why would he cosplay?
Or dress up for Halloween, because he is Bingo Boffin.
Sure.
Come on, come on! You slap a goatee on Bingo Boffin's character in game. It looks just like Jeff. Come on.
Do you really need to cosplay if you're just sitting at home handing out candy? So.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Kuz, who is an oncologist nurse, wanted to know what the text said. It was a reference to the fact that the map was backwards and the postmaster just noticed.
Yeah. Any idea why it would be backwards, though?
Because that's the way it was put to be an Easter egg. Because Maid of Lines likes to do things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, during the main Bingo Boffin quest line that you guys did for over the course of the year, most of the NPCs had additional voice lines and additional text to read if you went back and clicked on them when they had the blue ring over their head.
It would be nice, Mater Malo, to be able to give you an answer about your long-standing request to do +3 dots to warden traits. But being as I don't do that work. I'm the community manager. The dev who does that work is busy and has other class work to do as well. I can't take a donation in exchange for that kind of work. I'm sorry. Comes up every now and then. People are like, I have wanted you to do X, Y, and Z. Can I just pay you enough money to do it? No, we can't do that. All right. What do we got going on? Let's see. Oh, sorry.
What
go
do we
ahead.
have going on?
Yeah, I'm just
No,
kind of
Master,
looking
you
at
didn't-
chat. Yep.
I was looking at a couple of the Discords, and the Lonely Mountain Band has finalized the dates for Winterstock 7, which is titled Stairway to 7. It will be on Langeville at Thorin's Gate, January 17th through 20th, 2020. Sponsored by the Lonely Mountain Band.
It's a pretty good chance that date's going to work for me this time.
Hooray!
Yeah. Because being kind of late enough in January, I will be back in the office doing my thing. As far as I'm aware, I don't have anything going on that weekend. I had a couple of PvMP folks who would have otherwise fine posts except for the swear words in them. So please, if you wish to talk in our Twitch chat, please do not use profanity, if you could. Okay.
There is a new raffle open for a Tundra Cub.
Ooh, sweet. A Tundra Cub. And this one is a count, right?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, okay, cool.
It's been a foul day, it has. Is there something I can do for you?
All right. Anyway, I'm heading back to the party tree, unless perhaps you can get me a port.
Maybe. Ooh, there's a couple of role players up here, and they've been up here all day. So we're gonna leave them in peace.
All right. So we are up to. Oh, thank you so much, Creefast, for your donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Anyone who wants to donate should send me a private message on the Lotro forums. Just pop on by the forum, send Cordovan a message. Just let me know how much you donated, basic day you donated, just so I can look through the list. What name you donated under, and then by sending me a forum PM, I'm getting your forum display name as well. By doing that, I can reply to your private message and get you all the codes you need. So. Tino Das. That is over here. I think, yes. Oh, can't enter in a group. Where am I?
There you go.
There we go.
I was talking to the son of Galen here who's hanging out.
Mavis Creates. How you get access to the forums is to just log in using your regular username and password used for your game account. If you've not yet created a forum display name, it'll ask you to do so. Then you're right in terms of everything locked for you. We do have anti-spam controls that we have to do for the Lotro forums that actually are a little stricter than normal, just because of necessity. So in your case, Mavis, if you wait a couple of days, you should be able to post just fine. And if you want to actually, well, I'm in the middle of a lot of work, so I can't make any promises. But if you send me a quick how do I want to say this? Send me a quick whisper in Twitch chat. And what I will do is pop on, give me your forum display name. I'll pop on the forums as soon as I get a chance. And I will flag you as not a spammer. So that's what we'll do. Otherwise, generally, you gotta wait a few days before you can post. Outside of the new player advice and guidance. All right. Yeah, how does one know when the raffles start and end? Like I'm questing in game with this playing in the background. That's kind of why I was trying to put them out through voice chat and let you guys know on it. But it's been hard because it's kind of being done through chat. So the best I can really do is hopefully have someone let me know, and then I can let you know. And that's about the best I can do right now. So
There is currently 1 minute left on the current raffle.
okay. Because yes, I know a lot of people myself included, who it's fairly common to have Twitch chat on and up, but not necessarily actively looking at the screen, unless it's something you're interested in. Kind of background stuff while working. So. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Make your way through the haunted farmhouse. Okay, so I'm just going up to the top. All right.
Last call on the raffle for the Tundra Cup. Last call, and then I'm drawing.
Sweet. Thank you. Let me briefly go off topic just because I've been... last night I watched... It's relevant to this because of the cool kind of trippy effects we got going on in some of this stuff. I watched last night the movie Hausu, Japanese Toho Studio release from late 60s. And it was about a haunted house. Probably the weirdest movie. One of the weirdest movies ever made. And that's saying something, given the kind of movies I watch. But it's also awesome. Any of you seen it? Is there anyone else out there who could say, yeah, I've seen Hausu too. That is insane. Yeah. Euphemia on Facebook. The raffles are done on our Twitch chat, and that's twitch.tv/LotraStream. The reason I don't do them on Facebook is because Facebook has specific policies against that do not permit me to do raffle-style giveaways in chat. And YouTube, unfortunately, is missing some of the raffle tech that we would normally use to do that kind of thing. So that's why this stuff is relegated to Twitch chat only. All right, giveaway closed. And congratulations, Thunderbeagle76. You are the winner.
I love how the nameplates change during this quest.
Mm-hmm. Crew. Cool. True Tater Laurelin. Yes, I have seen House. Woo. Yeah, that movie is amazing. It is so far out, it's just not even in the same universe as most movies. Houseu makes me not want to play piano. I know what you mean. Yeah. So just a quick note to our mods. I don't mind general PvMP wish list talk. I just don't want any profanity or anything like that.
That one was not PvP.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Unless you want to go check yourself into an asylum right now, Jerry.
Want to or need to? No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You know, one of the most common questions I get every week on Court of the Rings is from our PvMP advocates who want me to, snap my fingers and make everything right in there to what they'd like. But all I can do is pass along the info, pass it along. They're well aware, but I don't get to call the shots on that. So it is my hope that at some point here in the future we'll be able to do some pretty good PvMP work that'll make everyone happy. The odds of being successful on that, we'll see. But I'd like to see us do that work, but I cannot promise it. So like when I get questions of, how come you didn't answer my question with a promise that it would be fixed, is because I can't promise it'll be fixed.
Last call for Thunder Beagle before I redraw.
Cool. You really, Eglano, want us to kind of go back on the name police on Laurelin? I remember it being there are people who prefer to enforce exceptionally strict names on Laurelin. And I remember it was a pretty significant burden with customer service where, 80% of their tickets or something ridiculous like that on Laurelin would all be name violation stuff. So part of the reason that we perhaps became a little less strict on the CS side is just to be able to actually help people who needed help otherwise on that server. And then unfortunately, over time, I remember, there would be enough people who would be like, name violation? What are you talking about? I'm just playing the game. I'm playing from France, and you say this is the French server, so why can't I play here? And so that ended up having to require us to perhaps somewhat loosen our name restrictions on that server. We still will respond to your typical kind of profanity, harassment, wildly inappropriate names, things like that. But if your name is not regionally dwarven enough, for example, we're probably unlikely to make a change there. Are there release notes for the latest maintenance, Squee? No. But I can tell you what we're doing. We are picking 1 or 2 worlds a day over the next week-ish, and we're doing some necessary server maintenance work. And specifically what we're doing is we're updating our server array. That involves both hardware and kind of post-hardware related work. And that it's a pretty long downtime, which is why we had a fairly significant downtime, very significant downtime for Langeville last week up to yesterday. There was a couple of sessions of that. And then today we took care of Saranin and Ithil. If I were to check my email, there's probably some people talking about which ones are next, but I don't think that is up right now. I don't. No, it isn't. So But we'll probably do more next week. And what that's going to mean for you is probably about probably about 10 to 12 hours of downtime per pair of worlds that we do. And what we're doing here, like I said, we're updating our server array, so hopefully things will be in a better place. Additionally, it's positioning us for much better tech and things on our end.
There's a raffle open for Steed of the White City.
Ah, great. Awesome. Steed of the White City. And we got about 24 minutes here before we pass the video / mic to One Wayward Plane. We've done the Steed of the White City. We've got some other ones. Still got plenty of 100-point codes. Okay, here's what I'm going to do right now. And I'm probably going to make a bunch of people angry by doing this again. No, I won't. Here's what I'm going to do, though. I'm just going to drop some codes. These are for spectator titles. This will get you a title of spectator if you apply it to your game account. First come, first serve. That means you might not get the chance, but I will put more in. We'll be doing this throughout the eve. If you are lucky to get one of these codes, first to redeem it, you'll get a spectator title. Oh, and not that way, because it's all blended into one long word. Let's try this.
There's spaces between each code. Good luck, everybody.
Is there? Okay. Yeah, well, there you go. And I can't do Facebook even if it's free. I'm sorry. But I
Nope,
think
it's the rules in
yep,
Facebook.
it's against the rules. But I could just drop them in. Well, I can't drop them in YouTube chat either because it's calling it nonsense verbiage and it's filtering it out for me. Okay. Well, thank you, YouTube. I appreciate that. So. You got one, all right. I think I've cleared out basically all the Westmead stuff except for the maze races, which frankly I'm just bad at. Yep. I think I'm heading over to the party tree. See what there is left to do there.
Are these ones from the current list that need to be marked off, or ones that you already had?
These are ones on the current list that I actually have highlighted to mark off. I just haven't actually done it yet. Because, you know.
Okay.
We're so
good to know.
organized around here, kids.
Yes. Okay. Remember the last three digits. EOX. There
I
we
can
go.
pull them via chatty. I just need to know
No, I
if I
got it.
need to look for them.
There we go. I just crossed them out. All right.
Thank you.
All right. It's been a few minutes since I heard a laughing hobbit kid, which is what I hear when the donations come in. So let's see if we can juice a donation here. What can I give out that will be cool? How about if I do another one of them 1,000 Lotro point codes to the next person that donates another $100. If we can do one more $100 donation over the next 20 minutes here, the first person to give me that $100 donation will get a code for 1,000 Lotro points from me. I will PM or DM it to you, whisper it to you rather on Twitch. So if you are generous and in a position to be able to do so, we sure would appreciate it. Is a tax deductible donation. Of course, some of that's going to depend on where you live, but at least if you're in the United States, it's tax deductible. And you're helping sick kids, and you'll get a bunch of Lotro swag on top of it. So what do you need to do to donate? Just go to extra-life.org/team/SSG. Donate it to me. extra-life.org/participant/Jerry Snook if you want to go directly to me. And man, things are real slowing down here on my computer. I think it might be time to do a reboot. Eek.
Last call on the raffle for the Steed of the White City.
All right. I'm going to actually, this time around, I'm going to try to drop my XSplit in the other window, so hopefully I can catch it when you donate.
There's a hundo.
I'm not seeing it on XSplit yet. Where did you get the notification?
I'm seeing a notification because I have the team thing up.
Yeah, I got the team thing up too, but I don't.
Unless that hasn't cleared from the last one.
Okay. Let me just call up the Extra Life site directly then and see what I got. Oh, come on. I see someone with the initials. I'm not going to give your real name out. Someone with the initials of KH just now. I think that's the one, right? KH. So if that's you. Sweet. Great. I will thank you so much, Kuz. I will whisper you in just a second here. And similar, I guess I've given this out in the past as advice, but just to make sure everyone is aware, if you run into any issues with codes, any of these kind of issues with codes, like you try to redeem it and it says it's expired or it just doesn't work, it's probably just because it got lost in transition there. You don't need to hit up customer service. You need to hit up me. If you end up sending it to customer service, it tends to be a while where they're like, wait a second, the what? Who did what on the what? And eventually someone's like, oh, that's probably a Jerry thing. They send it to me, and then I get it to you. But you could also just bypass the middle people and just get it straight to me if you run into any code issues, and I'd be happy to get you, a replacement or whatever it is I need to do. So. Sorry, I missed that one person.
Knight Arkenstone was the winner of the Steed of the White City.
Oh,
I'll
sweet.
have another raffle up shortly.
Sweet. Very, very cool. Thank you so much. All right, well, let me actually see where I am here on the rewards. We got about 15 minutes left. Let's see if I actually have more stuff to get what I'm looking for. In particular, I want the Scarecrow from last year, because I didn't get one last year. And I kind of want the Ceiling Spider as well, but I don't know if I want the Spider or the Bat. Wait a second, where's the Scarecrow? Where am I missing? I thought there was a Scarecrow for your yard, like a housing decoration. Or is that something else? Huh. Spectator code is a title. It'll be a title in game. It'll say spectator. It's meant for a couple of different things. You can usually it was created for like in-game events, like people who might go to Winterstock and just be a participant. Additionally, it's spectating a Twitch stream, things like that. So there we go.
It's under the drop-down boxes, housing items 1. You have to scroll down to see it. It's for 12 to.
There we go. Order for the scare. Too far away.
New raffle is open for 500 law-through points.
Well, thank you. What else do I want? Housing items. I love my housing items, but I think we have most of this stuff already. Is there any emotes? I don't have Boo? Really? Okay. Oh, maybe I already have it. Okay. Bassoon, that's cool. I don't know if I have the Steed of the Autumn Traveler or not.
Oh, it's the new steed.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
I don't have it then.
yeah, that's the new
Cool.
deer.
There we go. We kind of zoom in there. Looking good. All right. I don't actually know what I'm going to do here for the last 10 minutes. I think I don't really want to start anything in game here. There's just really not a lot else to do. So I'm actually going to, I think, call up one of these videos and do kind of a last minute pitch for these final 10 minutes of my version of the Extra Life Marathon. Please do, however, stick around because we got a whole bunch of people who are probably way better at the game than me. We'll be doing stuff and having a good time. It's all good. So, there you go.
Thunderbeagle, if you're in chat, I can't seem to whisper you your code. Please whisper me back.
Yeah, if you ever run into any issues, that if you're like, if I'm not around, you run into any of those issues, just grab the Twitch name and get it to me, and I should be able to take care of that. So, All right, so let me refresh the page real quick, see what we got. We are at $10,845 out of our $15,000 goal. This is all thanks to you, helping out Extra Life, the Boston Children's Hospital, and the Children's Miracle Network. This goes to pay for treatment, in particular, for a lot of sick kids, families who cannot afford this treatment otherwise. And so Extra Life has done a lot of good for a lot of years. The Lotro community has done a lot of good for Extra Life for a lot of the years. Last year, we were the top fundraiser for Extra Life for the Boston Children's Hospital. I don't know that we're going to do it again, but I have faith that we might. And that would mean more than $20,000. But let's not worry about that for now. For now, let's see if we can hit that goal of $15,000 here for Extra Life. And how you donate is you go to extra-life.org/team/SSG. Or if you want to donate directly to me, you can do so by going to extra-life.org/participant/Jerry Snook. Let me real quick call up a couple things. Man, I am the worst. There we go.
No argument there.
Yeah. I just managed to, right at the last moment here, completely delete my entire scene. But hey, that's okay. No one wanted to watch it. Let's do this thing.
His babysitter.
Since the day when I took her from the hospital, she never stopped crying. I had to sleep her on my arms every single night. Then when I put her on the crib, she started crying, so I had to hold it. I do.
What in my audio? Did you guys lose audio too? I'm not hearing anything now. All right, let's try that over. There we go.
Since the day when I took her from the hospital, she never stopped crying. I had to sleep her on my arms every single night. Then when I put her in the crib, she started crying, so I had to hold it. I do the same thing every day, every night, for 40 days. So the pediatric came and she said, you know what? I asked her, what's going on? What's going on? Tell me what's going on, because she speaks Spanish, so I can ask her. And she says, something wrong with your baby, but don't worry. So she sent me to the children's hospital. They had to do x-rays on the bone. So when they do the x-rays, that's when the big mess starts. The whole left side is broken. All the ribs broken. All the arm broken. When she showed me the x-rays and I saw the bone like that, she said, when you change the diapers and you pull in, they broke him. I feel so bad. I completely broke her leg every single day. Every single day.
The bone has something in it called collagen. Collagen is the rebar, which is what goes into cement to make it strong. The bone produces calcium, but it's just brittle. It just doesn't have a normal strength to it. A careful mom unbuckling them, taking them out of their car seat, getting them in and out of the bathtub. Routine daily activity will sometimes break their bones.
She always has to wear those braces.
The nature of her legs are not strong enough to support full-time activity. Kids with mild osteogenesis imperfecta who get, say, 15 fractures, we fix them all and they're pretty normal as adults. She's had so many broken bones and she has so much deformity accumulated over the years that no, she's never going to be a normal walker.
I was about 6 years old and we were going to church. Called my dad. I remember telling him, "Hey, Daddy, I can stand up now." And I was walking and I slipped in the water. I broke my leg and I was crying so bad that I wish that I had died when I was born.
When you're taking care of kids, what is critically important is that you remember and focus on their heart, because that requires just as much healing as any other part of their body.
Our services here with our specialists, our pediatric surgeons, orthopedic surgeons, they have made her life as successful as it is because they've been able to provide specialty operations and surgeries and such that have given her the ability to grow as normal as she can, to make her bones a little stronger on the inside.
Taking care of special kids like her that's our thing. The whole team here, from our therapists to our nurses to the people who check Milka in when she comes in the morning, that's why we're here.
If she didn't have Children's Hospital here, she would really, her family would probably have to move to Los Angeles or, Sacramento or the Bay Area just to get care.
When I saw in the water, it's the safety place she got.
I feel like I can walk because I stand on the water and I can stand and not fall.
I not worry about in the water. When she was in the water, "Mommy, I'm here." Everybody says, "It looks like the mermaid." I'm a mermaid.
It's an unfortunate disease that she has. However, I think that certainly has defined Milka in that it's made her a very, very strong girl.
She's just battled through everything and done everything anybody could ever ask of her.
For her and the things that Children's Miracle Network funds have been able to do to help her in her care, it's critical. It's made a huge difference in her life.
Wow. Wow. Made a huge difference in her life, right? You saw that right there. And that's why we're doing this. extra-life.org/team/SSG. Not everyone can afford a lot. Hopefully you can afford at least a couple bucks. If you can do at least $10, you'll get into all of the free drawings we do for Lotro. You can find all the info you need to know about that over on the Lotro forums. If you can't do 10 and you can only do 5, can't do 5 and you can only do 2, can't do 2 and you can only do 1, that's fine too. All of this stuff matters, and it goes to a great cause. This drive continues until midnight Eastern. I'm going to be heading out in just a couple of minutes to probably take care of a little bit of dinner here. I will check in on chat throughout the evening here. I will be back as well, probably for the final hour here with You Druids Fire. So let's see what we can do here, right? I mean, what kind of motivation do we need other than what we just saw there, right? The stories of kids, and these are produced videos, right? These are produced videos by Extra Life for that. But why I do this every year, despite it being a lot of work sometimes, is that I hear not just from the Boston Children's Hospital, who knows how much impact we have. And I don't just hear from people throughout the community who are like, wait a second, gamers are doing this? I thought you guys were all like, whatever. I also hear from Lotro and DDO players. My daughter, for example, I'll hear my daughter had to go to Boston Children's. My son had to go to Boston Children's. If it wasn't for Boston Children's, I might not be alive today, people will say. I myself have not had too many direct dealings with Boston Children's. I am not in a position of needing that kind of free service. So when I went, I was just kind of doing regular insurance and stuff. I remember when my own son was born, it ended up being a non-issue. But there was a little concern right when he was about 3-4 months old. He had gotten chicken pox, basically as a newborn. He was like less than a week old, and he got chicken pox, and it was scary. But he was fine. But then afterwards, there was a concern that maybe it might have impacted his hearing. And how do you get, where do you find the specialists? Where do you get the help for that kind of thing? You get it at places like Boston Children's. And he did go to Boston Children's and took the test, and he was fine. Thankfully, he was fine, right? But not every kid is. And if the outcome had been different, they would have been the ones to do whatever work they needed to do, whether it's either learn to adapt without hearing, or perhaps some kind of device, or perhaps some kind of surgery. That's where it would take place. And I worked for Standing Stone Games. At the time, I worked for Turbine back when my son was born. We had insurance. There are a lot of people today who either don't have insurance, or when they get this kind of diagnosis, your kid has got a lifelong challenge that they're going to have to deal with. Oh, and by the way, if you want to do all this surgery and chemo and all that sort of thing, you might well hit that $1 million lifetime cap on your insurance. And then what happens? Well, what happens to a lot of those people is they go broke. They die. Their kids die. They move to other countries. They do whatever it takes to save their kid's life. And so having a place like Boston Children's and other Children's Miracle Network hospitals where you can take someone in that position, and they're like, it doesn't matter. We're here to help you. We're here to make your kid better. That's why we're doing this. So stay tuned. We have got Wayward Plane coming on here in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for being here. I hope I didn't upset too many PVMPers. I'm sure I did. But my goal was just to kind of have some fun today. So hopefully we can all get together in the spirit of fun in that. And continue on through the evening with this Extra Life Marathon. Midnight Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/LotroStream. I was streaming on YouTube and Facebook as well. I'm going to be cutting out on YouTube and Facebook. If you want to join us over on twitch.tv/LotroStream, we sure would appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here, everyone, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Oh, and thanks, Druid's Fire, for all your work, and thanks, Elda and all the mods for doing exceptional work today.
And Wayward Plane in Southern Belle.
Yes, Wayward Plane and Southern Belle, too. All right, bye-bye, everyone.